Hello and welcome to NB Drives. My name is Nishmanya and today I'm driving the Volvo XC40. Now this is the smallest SUV offering from the Swedish car maker and it offers a fairly well-rounded package. It gives you plenty of luxury, enough features and a lot of comfort. But most importantly, because this is a Volvo, it also offers plenty of safety features. So I'm going to give you a rough idea of everything this has to offer on the inside and outside, as well as tell you where I think it sits between its rivals in the Indian market right now. So stick around for the entire video and we'll get into it. What's the first thing that pops into your mind when you think of Swedish culture? Minimalist design, right? And that's exactly what Volvo has excelled at. I'm talking clean lines, uncluttered styling, so satisfying. The XC40 is no different. Unveiled back in 2018, the SUV features a chic and boxy design with an upright front end. Just look at the wide grille with the Volvo logo bang in the middle. These headlights still look so smart. And for the Marvel fans out there, they do call this the Thor's Hammer daytime running light, for real. And accompanying this is a neat front bumper with nicely integrated fog light housings and a central air intake in between them. The Swedish car maker really does like this design. After nearly 6 years of the XC40 being around, can you guess how many facelifts Volvo has given it? Just one. And that too a very subtle one. Here, take a look and tell me if you can even spot the differences. Alright, I won't keep you guys guessing. Volvo fitted it with sleeker headlights and an updated front bumper along with new alloy wheels. From the side, the XC40's handsome proportions have been left untouched. It gets some plastic body cladding lower down to give it some more SUV cred. Besides that, it gets flared front and rear arches, a pronounced shoulder line, and a window line that neatly kinks up at the C-pillar. This, being the pre-facelift model, rides on a much smarter looking set of diamond cut 18-inch alloy wheels, as the facelifted model gets a very basic set of 5-spoke alloy wheels. The rear of the XC40 has always been a classy affair. I've always been a big fan of the sculpted L-shaped taillights as they give the SUV a lot of character. And clearly I'm not the only one. I'm not going to take any names there, but there are some car makers that have tried to incorporate this unique look onto their own model. Though the rest of the styling is quite subdued, with a rather plain looking tailgate and a simple looking rear bumper. In my opinion, that's a bit too much plastic cladding. Kinda cheapens the look a bit. Considering everything, the XC40's design has aged quite well. What it lacks in terms of design flair over its newer rivals, it more than makes up for it in elegance. So, this is the pre-facelifted version of the XC40, however there's hardly anything that's changed on the inside on the two models. The main point of differentiation is the inlay, which on this pre-facelift model is this nice open grain wood finish, along with the Google integration in the central screen and digital instrument cluster. The other things on the cabin are pretty much identical to what they were before. Things that I really like, one is this 3-spoke steering wheel that feels quite good in the hand and it's well sized, fairly chunky. And the other things that I like are these AC vents. They give a very premium feel. These are metallic, by the way, not plastic. And there's a nice click to how they work when you turn them off and on. The other big point on Volvo cars is the infotainment system, which is in a portrait format and it's been so for a long time. The UI looks simple, clean and modern. From this touchscreen, you can access things like the inbuilt navigation, climate control settings, vehicle information, safety features and even drive mode settings. It also gets Android Auto and Apple CarPlay support as well as a wireless charger. So it's a clean design, it looks quite nice, it feels quite nice. I like the soft touch plastics up top here and on the door cards. And there's definitely a sense of robust quality inside here. The variant we're looking at here is the top spec Inscription model, which comes with this really cool dual tone interior color scheme with red and black leather covering the entire cabin. Now this might be a divisive look, but in my opinion it looks rather nice, especially in person. And you also get this really cool crystal finish on the gear selector in the center console. I also want to make a special mention of the 660 watt Harman Kardon sound system. I am a bass head and I can confirm that this system truly delivers on that front. The front seats are really nicely cushioned, offering plenty of comfort and support, as well as offering 6-way electronic adjustment. And for those of you who want more under-thigh support, Volvo's got you covered. There's a nifty pull-out section in the front seats to help you with that as well. Only drawback here is there's no seat ventilation feature up front. I don't know why, that's a feature I really appreciate. Moving on to the rear seats, they have the same level of cushioning as in the front, with good legroom and headroom on offer. However, there are two areas of concern. One, it's a bit too upright for my liking with no scope to adjust the recline angle. Second, you do sit a bit knee up. Back to the pluses, you get a central armrest with 2 cup holders as well as easily accessible ISOFIX child seat mounting points. Something that all of us will also appreciate is the massive panoramic sunroof that really helps lighten the cabin and opens quite a ways back. You can access the boot from the electronically operated tailgate, and the boot itself offers a very respectable 460 liters of cargo space. And the floor can even fold to form a partition when you're carrying smaller items. Under the hood, this pre-facelift model comes equipped with a 2-liter 4-cylinder turbo diesel engine. This unit is quite refined for a diesel engine and has relatively low NVH levels, though the newer model's 2-liter mild hybrid petrol engine takes things a step up in terms of refinement. The XC40's D4 turbo diesel produces 190 horsepower and 400 Newton meters of torque, which is abundant for a car of this size. The power is available across the power band, making the XC40 feel very punchy and capable. The 8-speed automatic gearbox is a touch slow to react, which means that the XC40 takes a second when you stab the throttle to respond at highway speeds and start picking up pace. Around town though, this powertrain feels quite potent. Moving on to the steering, this is an electrically assisted unit that is very nice and light to use at low city speeds, making it so easy to maneuver around town. And it even weighs up nicely as you pick up the pace. It isn't supremely communicative, though there is enough feedback for you to enjoy going through a set of corners. The suspension of the XC40 is ever so slightly on the firm side, meaning that the larger potholes and speed breakers can be felt in the cabin. However, there's more than enough give in the setup, and the smaller wheels and slightly chunkier tires compared to the international model mean that the XC40 deals with smaller road imperfections quite well and offers a very supple low-speed ride. The benefit of underlying firmness is that the luxury SUV gets an added sense of stability out on the highway, and even handling characteristics benefit as body roll is kept well in check, especially for an SUV. I did say the XC40 comes packed with safety tech, and I wasn't kidding. Apart from all the passive stuff, which includes things like 7 airbags, front and rear parking sensors, ABS with EBD, 3-point seat belts with pre-tensioners and ISOFIX child seat mounting points. It also gets active safety tech such as Volvo's Pilot Assist system, which is the Swedish car maker's Advanced Driver Assistance System or ADAS feature suite. This offers things like adaptive cruise control, autonomous emergency braking, lane keep assist, blind spot monitor, and lane change assist. While all these features work decently well on well-marked roads, they are a little intrusive on our Indian roads because our driving conditions don't quite match the parameters that are programmed into it. A feature the India spec model misses out on is 360-degree cameras, even on the facelift model. And this is something we've seen even on budget cars in India nowadays. The XC40's age is a bit of a disadvantage, especially when you consider that its rivals are essentially an entire generation newer at this point. The Mercedes-Benz GLA offers a more premium package, the new BMW X1 offers a better driving package, and the Audi Q3 will provide a more comfortable and techy package. But the XC40 still offers one of the best all-round packages in the segment, giving a good blend of comfort, features, driving dynamics, and safety. Its pricing is also another factor to consider, as it is now on the lower end of the segment for the fully loaded variant, undercutting all its rivals by a decent margin. In my opinion, anyone who's looking to buy an entry-level luxury SUV and primarily plans to self-drive and wants a nicely rounded package, the XC40 will still serve them very well. I hope you guys enjoyed the review of the Volvo XC40, and I'd love to know your opinions on the Volvo, as well as what your favorite entry-level luxury SUV is down in the comment section below. If you enjoyed watching this video, do hit that like button, consider subscribing, and do share this video with anyone else who you think would like this sort of automotive content. There's been a slight change in my upload schedule and it'll continue for the coming weeks. I'm going to be uploading one major video every Friday with some shorter form videos tossed around in the week. So hopefully you like this new format, and stay tuned for my next video, which will come out next Friday. Cheers!